A Canada Energy Guide. Chapter 1. Canada's Energy System. Energy Canada. EnergiesAfedyCanada.com. Energy Safety Canada. Canada.ca/en/services/environment/energy.html. Energy Canada. energy-information.canada.ca. Canadian Centre for Energy Information. Energy.ca. Energy Council of Canada. CleanEnergyCanada.org. Clean Energy Canada. Canadian Energy Resources. Canadian Department of Energy and Natural Resources. nrcan-rncan.gc.ca. Canadian Energy Research Institute. Number 150. 3512 33rd St Northwest. Calgary, UB T2L2A6. 403-282-1231. Fax, 403-284-4181. Sarai@sarai.ca. Sarai.ca. Canadian Institute of Energy. 3064 St Kilda Ave. North Vancouver, BC V7N2A9. 604-904-5777. Fax, 604-987-3073. info@cnergy.org. cnergy.org. Energy Council of Canada. 350 Sparks St. Number 807. Ottawa, on K1R7S8. 613-952-6469. Fax, 613-952-6470. epc@energy.ca. energy.ca. Office of Energy Efficiency. Natural Resources Canada. 580 Booth St. Ottawa, on K1AOZ4. 613-995-0947. Fax, 613-943-8279. oee.nrcn.gc.ca. Canadian Energy Websites. alt-fuels.nrcn.gc.ca/atfsearch.cfm, Alternative Fueling Stations Canada. atcoenergysense.com. biofuels.ca. kenwe.ca. cga.ca, gas. climatechange.gc.ca, 1 ton challenge, energy saving tips. cmhc.ca, water and energy saving tips. coha.ca, oil heat. conservens.ca. earthenergy.ca. earthnet.bio.ns.ca, geothermal heating. encomgroup.com, alternative energy machines. energoideferhouses.gc.ca, 800-387-2000. energy.ca. energy.ca.gov/education. energy.gov.on.ca/index.cfm. energyaware.bc.ca/renewable. energyprobe.org. energystar.gc.ca. evergreen.ca/en/index.html. gov.ns.ca/energy. gov.ns.ca/natar/energy/home heat, 866-488-4328, information about energy saving. greenbuilding.ca. greenfuels.org. heateforalsnow.com. heatsmart.ca. itscanada.com/read. lifebreath.com, heat recovery ventilator. masons/english/homeowners/grant/grant.cfm, energy grant. newenergy.org. nagaspil.com. nrcn.gc.ca. nspower.ca, Nova Scotia Power, save money on your power bill. oee.nrcn.gc.ca, Office of Energy Efficiency. oee.nrcn.gc.ca/energuide. oee.nrcn.gc.ca/energystar, 387-2000. Pellet.org, fuel. Powerwise.ca. rrc.mb.ca, RRC Environmental Management, Energy Saving Tips. SASKEnergy.com, Home Energy Saving Tips. sciencetech.nmsdc.ca/english/schoolzone/info_energy.cfm. Scotianwindfields.org, 888-798-5085, Nova Scotia Wind Energy. secondsourcepower.com, 888-801-9321, Windsor, NS. sharedrive.ca, carpooling. solarenergysociety.ca. solarns.ca. sunwind.ca. Canada Tar Sands. tarsanstimeout.ca. oilsandswatch.org. tarzanswatch.org. oilsandstruth.org. sierraclub.ca/prairie/tarnation.hdm. greenpeace.org/canada/en/recent/tar-sands-faq. facesofresistance.ca. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/tar_sands. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/athabasca_oil_sands. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/category:oil_fields_of_Canada. Provincial Utility Commissions. Provincial utility commissions regulate consumer service and rates for gas, electricity, and a variety of other services within your state. These services include rates for telephone calls and moving household goods. In some states, the utility commissions regulate water and transportation rates. They handle complaints and problems. British Columbia. BC Hydro. Customer Service. 6911 South Point Drive. 13th FL. Burnaby, BC V3N4X8. 800-663-0431. 604-528-1600. 604-540-8883, Energy Information. Hydrofax, 800-663-0431, menu of items sent to you by fax. bchydro.bc.ca. BC Utilities Commission. 900 Howe St. 6th FL. Box 250. Vancouver, BC V6Z2N3. 800-663-1385. 604-660-4700. Fax, 604-660-1102. Alberta. TransAlta Utilities Corp. POB 1550, STA. M. Calgary, UB T2P4P7. 800-667-2345. 800-267-5300, Energy Information. Transalta.com. AlbertaPower.com. Alberta Energy and Utilities Board. 640 5th Avenue. SW. Calgary, UB T2P3G4. 403-297-8311. Fax, 403-297-7336. eub.ab.ca. Saskatchewan. SASK Energy. 1945 Hamilton St. Regina, SKS4P2C7. 306-777-9200. 306-777-9222, Natural Gas Emergency Line. SASK Power. 2025 Victoria Avenue. Regina, SKS4P0S1. 888-757-6937. 306-566-2727. saskpower.com. Saskdal. 2121 Saskatchewan Drive. 7th FL. Regina, SKS4P3Y2. 800-667-8211. 727-5835. 306-777-2067. sasktel.com. Manitoba. Manitoba Hydro. POB 815. 820 Taylor Avenue. Winnipeg, MBR3C2P4. 204-474-3233. Fax, 204-475-2452. hydro.mb.ca. Public Utilities Board. 280 Smith St. 2nd FL. Winnipeg, MBR3C1K2. 204-945-2638. Fax, 204-945-2643. Public Utilities at cca.gov.mb.ca. Ontario. Ontario Energy Board. 2300 Yonge St. Number 2601. POG 2319. Toronto, on M4P1E4. 416-481-1967. Fax, 416-440-7665. Ontario Hydro. 301 Mulock Drive. Newmarket, on L3Y4X9. 888-664-9376. 905-895-8605. Fax, 905-895-0631. hydro.on.ca. Quebec. Hydro Quebec. 800 Place Victoria. Number 255. CP001, Tour de la Bourse. Montreal, QCH4Z1A2. 800-363-3844. 514-289-2211. Fax, 514-289-7168. hydro.qc.ca. Regida El Energy. 800 Place Victoria. Number 255. CP001, Tour de la Bourse. Montreal, QCH4Z1A2. 888-873-2452. 514-873-2452. Fax, 514-873-2070. regie-energie.qc.ca. New Brunswick. Board of Commissioners of Public Utilities. 110 Charlotte St. Box 5001. St. John, NBE2L4Y9. 506-658-2504. NB Power. Box 2000. 515 King St. Fredericton, NBE3B4X1. 800-663-6272. 506-458-4444. Fax, 506-458-4706. Nova Scotia. NS Power. POG 910. Halifax, NSB3J2W5. 800-428-6230. 902-428-6230. nspower.ca. Utility and Review Board. POG 1692. 1601 Lower Water St. 3rd FL. Postal Unit M. Halifax, NSB3J3S3. 902-424-4448. Fax, 902-424-3919. Newfoundland. Newfoundland Power. POB 8910. St. John's, NFA1B3P6. 709-737-5600. Fax, 709-737-2903. nfpower.nl.ca. Newfoundland Public Utilities Board. POG 21040. St. John's, NFA1A5B2. 726-8600. Fax, 709-729-2508. Prince Edward Island. Maritime Electric. POB 1328. 180 Kent St. Charlottetown, PEC 1A7N2. 800-670-1012. 902-629-3799. Fax, 902-629-3630. maritimeelectric.com. Island Regulatory and Appeals Commission. POB 577. 13 Kent St. Number 501. Charlottetown, PEC 1A7L1. 800-501-6268. 902-892-3501. Fax, 902-566-4076. Yukon. Yukon Utilities Board. POB 6070. 111 First Avenue. Number 19. Whitehorse, YKY1A3N4. 867-667-5058. Fax, 867-667-5059. ub@knet.yk.ca. Northwest Territories. NT Public Utilities Board. 62 Woodland Drive. Number 203. Hay River, NTX0E1G1. 867-874-3944. Fax, 867-874-3639. pubhrv@cancom.net. Canada Oil Tank Safety Information. Canadian Oil Heat Association. 115 Apple Creek Boulevard. Number 202. Markham, on L3R6C9. 905-946-0264. Fax, 905-946-0316. coha.ca. Alberta. Petroleum Tank Management Association of Alberta. Number 980, 10303 Jasper Avenue. Edmonton, UBT5J3N6. 780-425-8265. 866-222-8265. ptmaa.ab.ca. British Columbia. Office of the Fire Commissioner. Ministry of Community Aboriginal and Women's Services. POB 9490 STNPROV Government. Victoria, BC V8W9N7. 250-387-2283. ofc@gems8.gov.bc.ca. mcos.gov.bc.ca/firecoem. Manitoba. Mechanical and Engineering Branch. Manitoba Labour and Immigration. Number 500. 401 York Avenue. Winnipeg, MBR3C0P8. 204-945-1359. New Brunswick. New Brunswick Department of the Environment. POB 6000. Fredericton, NBE3B5H1. 506-453-2690. 800-565-1633, to report an oil tank leak or spill. Nova Scotia. Nova Scotia Department of the Environment. POB 2697. 5151 Terminal Road. Halifax, NSB3J2T8. 902-424-5300. Ontario. Technical Standards and Safety Authority. 4th floor, West Tower. 3300 Bloor St West. Toronto, on M8X2X4. 416-325-2000. 877-682-8772. Contact us at tssa.org. tssa.org. Prince Edward Island. Department of Fisheries, Aquaculture and Environment. Jones Building. 11 Kent St. Pog 2000. Charlottetown, PECIA 7N8. 902-368-5000. gov.pe.ca. Quebec. Ministry of the Environment. Edifice Marie Guillart, 6th floor. 675 René Levesque Bull. East. Quebec, QCG1R5V7. 418-521-3830. 800-561-1616. Saskatchewan. Saskatchewan Ministry of the Environment. 3211 Albert St. Regina, SKS4S5W6. 306-787-2700. 800-567-4224, Environmental Resource Network Inquiry Line. se.gov.sk.ca. Yukon. Yukon Housing Corporation. 410 Jarvis St. Whitehorse, YK. 867-667-5759. 800-661-0408.